today's news.
CBS News on the hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. The leader of the Russian mercenary group that staged this weekend's rebellion is now defending his actions. CBS's Cami McCormick has the story.
In an 11-minute audio recording, Yevgeny Prigozhin says his actions were meant to underscore the ineffectiveness of Russian military forces. He has long been at odds with the Russian military leadership and their handling of the war in Ukraine. He says he did not intend to overthrow the government in Moscow.
The brief uprising ended with a peace deal.
I'm Stephen Portnoy. At the White House, President Biden said he and America's NATO allies were intent on sending a clear message to Moscow.
We had nothing to do with it. This was part of a struggle within the Russian system.
As for what it all might mean for Russia's future, Mr. Biden says it's too soon to say, but he says the West should remain in lockstep as events unfold.
It's important we stay completely coordinated.
Another round of U.S. military aid to Ukraine could be announced as soon as tomorrow. People are now cleaning up widespread damage from a tornado in Indiana. WTTV TV reporter Eric Graves is in Barkersville.
People living in Johnson County ran for cover as this tornado blew right past them.
All the roof lifted up and all the nail pops.
John Keith just got up from his recliner in time as walls-in windows started coming down around him.
It was overwhelming to see your house and see the outside and know that you were just sitting there and you could have been dead.
At least one person was killed there. 2 people died in Arkansas. A man has been sentenced for killing 5 people last year at a gay nightclub in Colorado Springs.
To those 5 counts of murder in the first degree, you plead guilty.
He got life in prison without the possibility of parole. A wild day in court in South Florida where a man was convicted of killing 2 people back in the 90s.
Joseph Zeiler was asking that his first-degree murder conviction be overturned. Just before he was to address the court, he called over his attorney, Kevin Shirley, and attacked him. Shirley said he was surprised by what happened.
I had no idea he was going to do something like that. Obviously, he's been planning on that.
Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
The makers of Ozempic are working on a new daily pill for weight loss. Dr. Celine Gounder.
Some of the pills we might see as early as within the next year. Some may take longer. The orforglipron is probably going to take a bit longer to get through phase 3 trials.
And they're expected to be a lot cheaper than those popular shots. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is warning airlines now to be ready for 5G. Wireless companies are set to power up the service next month at airports across the country. It's been delayed over interference concerns. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.